We're in. That looks okay.
We off?
Yeah, we're off.
Off to the races.
Off to the races.
That's on this week, isn't it?
Cheltenham? Have you been having a go?
No.
You're not a gambling man.
No. I'm I don't really have a clue what I'm doing when I come to.
I don't think anyone
betting on
does.
horses. It's just because you get all experts, don't you, and stuff.
Yeah, well, do you know what? The what?
Here he is, Elton. Rocket Man.
The specs. Is it acceptable to wear specs on a podcast?
Oh, we've not turned that on, are we?
Oh, fucking hell. We're having a nightmare today.
That's all right.
There we go. I was going for Liam Gallagher vibes.
Right, okay, yeah.
Not Elton John.
Okay. Right, you can go for it. It's a bit different. I like it. It's good to be different. Stand out.
Yeah. Well, this is wedding mode activated for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like full in the swing of wedding mode now. Flary shirt, specs on. I was going for Liam Gallagher, not Elton, but yeah, we can go with Elton.
No, Gallagher's good. We've dressed very differently. I don't think I've come out of winter yet.
I have no shorts on though today.
No. But it has dropped though. It is colder.
Yeah, it was cold. Yeah.
Colder.
I got
you
the
still ice bathing?
I got the card. You know what, mate? I haven't been ice bathing as much.
Because
I've been eating. Yeah. I've been eating. Nah. It is making a huge comeback.
Because you've been eating?
Yeah, I don't usually do breakfast. So now I'm struggling to get breakfast in with the ice bath. It's just like getting it all in my routine is like a bit of a pickle at the moment. But quickly, to go back to Cheltenham, my lads, they love Cheltenham.
Yeah.
They go mad for Cheltenham.
Yeah, okay.
And I should have looked at this. There's a guy, I can't think of what they call him. Bugger.
Some like tipster.
Yeah. Some tipster, right? And King Berry, they call him.
Right.
They call him King Berry. And
as in your lads call him King Berry, or he's just known as King Berry?
No.
Right,
my lads call him King Berry.
Right.
His surname might be Berry or something. It might be like Matthew Berry. But he's into his horses. And I met him at my friend's wedding. So he's a friend of a friend.
Mm.
And in the first year that they did Cheltenham, I was still living at home at the time. And these King Berry tips were doing the rounds. And the lads were all coming out massive.
Oh, really?
Huge winners. Yeah. Like 800 quid, 600 quid off the back of the week.
Jeez.
Based off the back of what he was saying.
Wow.
But he sends through this dossier every morning. I'll show it to you.
Of like, yeah, I know the vibe. I've seen the kind of stuff they send through.
Yeah. Well, he sent that through before, and yeah, at the time I'm still not a massive gambler. I'm not gambling at all, but I was watching them all win, being like, oh fucking hell. But I think that was the only year that ever worked. I think since then it's all gone downhill.
That's betting for you though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to. It's a good laugh, but it's easy for it all to fall away. Yeah, no, but I'm struggling with the ice bath at the moment, just getting in the routine. But also, Wim Hof season is coming to a close, isn't it?
The real Wim Hof, yeah.
Yeah,
it's refreshing now. I'll start doing it.
Oh yeah, fair weather Hoffers.
Yeah,
the fair weather Hoffers will be back. Shannon sent me a video of her getting in hers the other night. She said it was 11 degrees, and she'd done it for 5 minutes.
Nice.
So, but I've been as low as like 6, I reckon. This 6, 5, 4 in and around there. You know about it?
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it's very fresh. It is very fresh. Excited, mate?
I probably could get one of them on the balcony.
What? I've seen that.
Yeah.
There's a recruit.
The only thing that puts me off is that obviously that's like the road. You get people being like, oh look, here he is.
What, you going out in your trunks?
Yeah, here he is. Look, we'll go around this corner. Watch this guy on the balcony. He's there every morning.
In his trunks, getting in his ice bath. You could hang your hose over the end and drain it as well.
Right.
What?
From the ice bath, not my hose.
Yeah.
Well, that's a euphemism.
Well, you're a bit confident if you
stick your hose over the balcony.
If you're calling that bad boy a hose. If I'd have said your what's this, the garden sprinkler, that would have been. That's what I imagine you're. As the cars are coming past, you're just on the balcony. Do they and then they brake, don't they? Or do they?
They go.
Yeah. Okay. So they brake on the way back.
Yeah. Something like that. I'm more excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm buzzing.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all go 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 at the moment with Becky and Matt. So they're getting married this weekend. So
your sister.
yes,
Your sister gets married tomorrow. In about 26 hours. I'm doing the maths. It's like the sprinkler is in my head.
Maths.
26 hours.
26 hours.
And do you know what I was cracking up at this morning?
What?
The schedule. Have you seen the schedule?
Nah.
Oh, mate, you missed a treat this morning.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's not.
What is in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh no, I've not.
Oh, it's not. It's not as funny. It's not as funny if you've not seen it.
Oh, right.
I was hoping you'd have been over it.
What time was this? I might have been in the pool.
Early doors. Yeah. So your sister chucked in a schedule. Oh, she's called me 2 minutes ago. Shall I call her back? She'll get her on. She'll get her on the pod.
Nah, she'll be way too busy. You have to pause.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see what she says. Hello, mate. You all right? Just so you're aware, you're on the podcast, mate. Yeah, we're just chatting about you, and I was like, "Oh my god, she's called me." So you're in. I was like, well, "I'm live." Yeah, you are live. I'm driving at the minute. Up in Nutty.
Yeah. And she's had a bird absolutely do its business all over the front of it.
Oh dear. Shit on it, basically. You've had a bird shit on it.
I was just calling for a general catch up.
Oh right. Could I? Will you be free a little bit later?
Yeah. Call me after.
Yeah. All right, mate. I'll give you a shout back after then.
All right.
Speak to you in a bit. Bye. She's
calling you for a general catch up.
Yeah.
I've not heard from her.
You're off again.
Oh.
Just wait. Just don't worry. Don't worry. That was nice. Hopefully that comes out. That audio of your sister.
Good. Yeah.
Becky on
Also,
the pod.
ringing you for a catch up.
Yeah, she never does that.
I've not heard from her for 2 weeks.
Yeah, she never does that. So that's why she probably wanted to go. She was panicking. She was like, "I've not called Andy in ages. He'd be sat next to him."
Well, hopefully, I've got a missed call.
Oh, you might have.
I don't know.
Yeah, general catch up. Do you think she's nervous about it? She sounded pretty chill there.
I don't think she really gets nervous. I don't know. Yeah, I'd say she's pretty chilled. So
she's a funny character.
Yeah, she's I can obviously say it on this, but I believe she's planning to do a little speech.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So not many people know that.
When is she going to do that?
First.
She's going to go first.
Yeah, Matt has no idea.
Oh, do you know what she's going to say?
Nope. No one knows she's doing the speech, apart from you and me. So she'll
little secret.
She will, or maybe her maid of honour's doing. Yeah.
Amazing.
She's told me because obviously I believe I'm kind of setting the speeches off.
Right. Okay. Your master of ceremonies.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we've just had a sub 3 seats Giig Plus. While we've been sat here.
Do we know who?
No, I don't. We'll sort that another time. Good news.
Mm.
Yeah, she's very chill, right? And this brings me to the story for this morning. So
right.
I'm going to try and make this fun. I would have hoped that you would have seen it beforehand. But we're in a WhatsApp chat together, which is called Team Bride. And she put in a schedule. Oh, no, fucking hell. I'm calling your sister again. Where's Team Bride? Team Bride. Got to do this as quickly as I fucking can.
It's not great for the...
Nah, it's not great. Sorry, guys. This is a bit of a dodgy podcast. So, the schedule, right, I'm not going to go through it all.
Do you want me to have a look at it while you do it?
No.
Right.
I can, but at 12:15, there's a event in the schedule that says, Becky, put on dress. That's what it says.
Right.
At 12:15.
It's that granular.
It's that granular. To which I replied being like, that 12:15 event made me laugh. Becky puts on her dress. Did you write that in third person? ? Imagining your sister being there. And she then wrote back, who do you think wrote the schedule? ... And I went, I'm an idiot. Of course Matt wrote the schedule. So the groom has written the schedule for her for tomorrow. She was like, this is definitely a match rate. I was like, that is even funnier. My brother then went, do we all get one? Like a schedule.
Yeah.
To which I replied, being like, 12:15, Sam puts on his skid-free anti-chafe pants. So if anyone that's listening, my brother has anti-chafe pants because he gets rubbish. He gets rubbish.
Yeah.
What?
Do you know the brand?
Of
They
his
call like Wolf something though.
Oh no, I bought him a Wolverine pair for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
They're anti-chafe, but they're Wolverine pants.
He swears by them, yeah.
What, the anti-chafers? Yeah, he loves them. So when we do like ultra events, my brother obviously has a certain gait that causes some chafage between his cheeks. What?
Why are we talking about your brother's gait and chafing?
Do you want to skip that? Do you want to?
They're great. Anyway, let's move on.
Do you want to move on? I was going to tell the story about where Becky nearly caught him with the old...
No, they don't need to hear that. It's a very good story. But...
All right, fair enough. So I said about Sam's anti-chafe pants, and then I went on to make some banter about I hope they're not white, because you'll take the attention away from the bride, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We went down that, which I thought was really funny. So there you go. Basically, keep an eye on your WhatsApp, mate.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen any of those messages. What times were they?
Early doors this morning.
Oh yeah, I was in the pool.
You've been swimming?
Yeah, I've been swimming again.
With McVitts?
No, just me.
Oh, solo swim.
Yeah.
It's going all right. Are you training for something? Is that why you're...
No, I want to be training for something, but I've not signed up for anything.
We've got our cycling event. That's the only thing, though, right?
Yeah.
Nothing swimming related, though.
No. Yeah, no. After this weekend, I'll be back on the bike properly.
I went out.
A few midweeks in.
Nice.
You went out. You've been out on the bike.
I went out last.
How is it since I fixed it?
Yeah, good.
It's still getting
I've had 0 punctures.
nice.
Very solid. Yeah, gears are all good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Still getting in all the gears.
As far as I'm aware.
Nice.
Yeah, as far as I'm
There you
aware.
are, mate.
Um,
Bit of bike maintenance.
I did a bike ride last Sunday, and I'm aware that we've got this 200-kilometer ride coming up.
Yep.
So I was like, I need to get in need to start getting some miles under my belt. And I'd gone out. Oh, my little Wahoo device isn't working. So my little
Is there an update or like a proper reset?
Well, I did an update, and since then it's not worked.
Right.
It wouldn't let me log back into the device because I was like, on the Saturday night I was on my own. I was like, do you know what I'll do? I'll sit down. I'll plan a different route. I'll do a nice route tomorrow, like just something different. And I obviously couldn't transfer that route across because when I went to log in, it wasn't letting me log in. So I thought, oh well, I'll just do one of the routes I know. Like there's a 40-mile loop around mine, and I was like, I'll just do that. So I set off because I knew that route. I got about 30 miles in. I was like, I'm going to turn around and cycle home. I was like, I'm going to turn this into a 60.
Nice.
Fuck it.
Love that.
And
it's a hilly ride. That.
Yeah. And I just basically turned around and
just
went back. The other
Did you eat?
Yeah, I had to stop. Do you know where I stopped?
Oh,
I stopped
right.
at that little premiere place where you, me, and Jez stopped. Do you remember? Just as you're coming into Ivanhoe Beacon, there's a place.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Pitstone, yeah.
Got a little Costa and that. Your missus has texted me. All the women in your life are texting me this morning. Do you want anything from Tesco?
Right, blimey. Has my mum texted you yet?
Nah. Oh yeah, yesterday.
Oh, bloody hell.
I was winding her up about the wedding.
Yeah.
Because she was basically like, I mean, she's obviously been sorting a lot out for tonight, right? We're staying in a big house. A big house, is it? I don't know what we're staying in. We're staying.
Oh, mate, she said, yeah.
What?
Yeah, she texted me. I was like, oh, yeah, it'd be nice, little weekend away. Do you know where I'm staying?
No.
Do you know where you're staying?
No.
Do you know where Sam's staying?
No.
We've got a king-size bed for the three of us.
Oh, fucking hell. Really?
Well, I'll bring my sleeping bag.
You shouldn't share a bed with the bloke you work with.
No, I know. There's 3 people in the king-size, 3 blokes in a king-size bed. I was like, nah, that's not happening.
Me. As long as
That's what my mum proposed, but I'll take a sleeping bag.
As long as Sam's got his anti-chafe pants on,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. So 3 of us sharing a bed tonight.
Nah, well, we won't. I'll take a sleeping bag, but
Oh, bless you. But yeah, she was texting because obviously now I'm avoiding the dairy with the shooting solids.
oh yeah,
Shooting solids for 2025 goal. I'm avoiding the dairy, and basically all of the food that she's doing tonight contains dairy.
did she not realise?
Yeah, no, not until I was texting her yesterday. She was like, "Oh, we don't have an option. You've got mac and cheese or lasagna, which has got cheese."
Oh.
So she was like, "Oh, you could take the top of lasagna." And I texted her back being like, "I thought I was your favourite. I thought you'd have sorted me out first." She said, "You are." I was like, "Oh, bless her."
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, she's probably not.
know
She's
what?
obviously not been listening to the pod.
Do you know what? Yeah, mate. Well,
Stuff her.
do you blame her? Based on the first 20 minutes of
Yeah.
this, but no. Do you know what? At the end of the day, I'm like, I'm not going to make it difficult for her, and we'll just me and Sherds will sort our own food out or something. We'll do something because Sherds probably can't have mac and cheese,
Oh yeah.
so we'll just. But the thing is, rather than there's so much going on
Yeah.
for this weekend that it's like you're probably best just to sort myself out.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Are you ready for the Master of Ceremony bit? Are you nervous for that at all?
Yeah, maybe, but I don't really know what I'm doing.
Right.
She's not told me anything.
I've done this before. I can tell you. I can.
Have you done Master Ceremony?
Yeah, I did it for Belly.
Ah.
So
What's
can.
the lowdown? What's the...
You do the intro when they first walk in to
Oh
the
yeah,
rooms.
Please welcome,
Mr. Please say Sturgis. Please use your surname.
Mr. and Mrs. and then I say bollock.
You do that, and then you do the speeches. So you introduce.
Right. Okay.
The
Do you do
speeches.
much around introducing, or do you just say like
Um,
first up?
I think I said something along the lines of, "You're lucky it's not me speaking, otherwise it'd go on for ages."
Right. Okay.
But I I can't really remember. I just did a little ding, 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 and then I really can't.
I've got a gong.
You've got a gong.
A gong. Yeah, I've got a gong.
Wow,
Got a gong.
that's big.
Please welcome. Yeah.
Boom.
Like a. Well, I think it's probably that big.
Right, okay. It's like one of those gongs you used to have in a recruitment office. Do you have one of them?
Yeah, we did have one of those. If you do a deal.
Yeah. Did you ever smack it?
No, never. I was a good recruiter.
You never did a deal. One of those recruiters.
Mate, I was always smashing that thing.
What you? We've spoken a lot about your hose and smashing today. Yeah, so you do that, and then depends, cutting the cake and the last dance. The last dance? First dance.
Okay.
Last dance. You introduced the last dance.
The last, yeah. Well,
first.
yeah. I think there might be a couple more bits around that. I think it's just like
That's all I
moving people because it's in like one venue,
Right.
so it's just I don't know. Maybe they'll give me a contact, like whoever's the main point of contact for the what do you call it? Because it's not in a church, like the place.
The person
And it's,
that organises the wedding planner.
The wedding planner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe they'll just liaise with me.
They will, yeah. They'll just tap you on the shoulder and say, do this now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And you'll have to do it.
Nice.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good day.
The master of ceremony. I feel like
Yeah.
I should have like a stick or something as well.
What, like Gandalf?
Nah, not like Gandalf. I don't know. It just feels like, master of ceremony. It just sounds like it needs like a
What, like
stick of authority.
fucking hell, that's a master of ceremony with a stick of authority. Jesus.
Oh dear.
Why? What is it in your psyche that makes you think I need a stick?
I don't know. Like a proper.
A cane. You're thinking of a cane.
Yeah, a cane. Yeah,
Not a stick.
Not a stick.
You
Same
said
thing.
you can go along. You're thinking like Mr. Monopoly.
Yeah,
With your monocle,
yeah, that's the
your
vibe I was
top
going
hat, and your cane. But you said stick.
with. Yeah, and you went for Gandalf.
And I went for Gandalf.
I do love Gandalf.
That's the reason I went with Gandalf.
It's my favourite.
Because you do love it.
Yeah. You did a decent cycle. What else did you do on the weekend?
Saw my friend Dan.
Oh yeah,
that was nice. We went out into town. The only kind of thing that happened there is we bumped into some geezer selling Ibiza rocks holidays. What?
Were you chatting to him?
Yeah. So, funny thing is, right? Like there was a guy in the high street. He had a great big pink Ibiza rocks
Right.
guitar pick. You know the logo thing.
Yeah.
He had one of those, and I made some kind of quip, and he homed in on us. I was like, "Oh, we're in trouble here."
Oh no.
And he was like, "Yeah, lads, come to it. We're in this place all night tonight. Like we're giving away free holidays to Ibiza rocks." Da, 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 da. And he gave us his spiel. And as we walked off, Dan was like, "He needs to give that up, doesn't he?"
was he like a bit
He
older?
was like older than that. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Dan was like, there's a time and a place. But he's like, at that age, you should not be flogging Ibiza rocks.
Is there much of a nightlife in Aylesbury?
On the high. I'm not.
You've
look
never been. Yeah.
Look at me. I don't know. Now I've got my new Elton John glasses. Maybe I fucking hit the town.
Are you still up there on the Saturday selling Ibiza rocks?
You'll catch me next week.
Yeah.
No, Luke, what are you doing? That's like when they see Nessa and Gavin and Stacey when she's doing a statue in High Street. You'll catch me. They're like, Luke, what are you doing? I'm like, dive in the bushes. Dive in the bushes and dodge her.
Dear.
So yeah, no, saw Dan on the Saturday, bumped into. We just had a couple of pints. He makes me laugh, Dan. Like, it's just little things. It's not even that funny, but just little things. Like we went for a brunch and then he was like, "Oh, let's go for a pint." And there's a huge pub in Aylesbury called the Bell. Never been in there. Dan was like, "Let's go in somewhere you've never been. Like, let's go in here." Opened it. There was like one local, and Dan went, "Oh, it looks like Beat the Rush." It's the first thing he said as we walked in. He just tickles me. He just like, and then we had a pint.
It's because he'll say that with like quite a straight face.
Yeah, it was dead.
That's why. That's why it's funny.
Deadpan.
It's
like,
very funny.
Looks like we Beat the Rush then. It was massive, really big pub, and then we sat there, had a very poor Guinness, and because there's a pub in Aylesbury called the Feathers, and I was like, we should go to the Feathers because they've got the big screens up and like you can watch the footy, and he was like, "Nah, let's try somewhere new." So we went for the Bell, and we kind of nursed these bang average pints of Guinness, and then he was like, "Should we go to the Feathers?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do that." Had a few more there, and then bumped into our Ibiza Rocks guy after that.
Nice.
So
that's funny.
Yeah, your weekend, you had an adventure weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, I went up to York, so I went to meet Lucy's grandparents for the first time.
Just so that everyone's aware, we're about to enter Lucy chat on the pod.
Yeah,
met her grandparents for the first time.
Yeah, so
Nice.
you had grandparents Andy in full force.
How does grandparents Andy differ to parents Andy?
Well, it's fine because I love old people, don't I? You know?
Yeah.
I'm always chatting about old people, so I just smooth.
You're straight in. With
I had to win them over, impress them.
Did you whip out your Werther's originals?
Yeah, no, I didn't know. But yeah, it was really good. I've never been to York, so yeah, we also had really good weather. So we did one of those. I did a cycle on Saturday morning. Then we went into York because they live in like the countryside.
Mm-hmm.
They live literally on they don't even live in what I'd call a village. It's just a road,
right,
with like 10 houses on it. It's very countryside.
How far away is the next road with 10 houses on it? How isolated are they?
I don't think you have to go too far.
Right.
Like
okay.
I was cycling and you'd cycle around little villages.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, I don't.
So you could walk to.
But there's no shop in their road.
But there's no shop on your road.
No, but I live in no. As in, you'd see like fields and fields and fields, and then you'd see the next like road of houses on it.
Right.
So it's quite
remote.
Like her granddad was a farmer before.
Right.
Like had pigs and stuff like that. So yeah, and he's always lived there. So it's very farmer. It's very farmer community.
Right. Okay. What do they think of Clarkson?
I didn't ask.
Right.
So I went to ask, but I didn't ask. No.
Why?
Yeah,
that would have been the first thing I'd have opened with. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clarkson fans.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really good. We went to York and did like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we had this book, and you go around and do. It's a way of like seeing a city, and it takes you around all the different sites while solving these clues or whatever, which was really good. I'd recommend it. We at the end we won another one, so you spin the wheel and we won another one, which was for Cambridge. So we're gonna go do that and doing Cambridge as well.
What wheel are you spinning?
Like you do it online.
Oh,
Put your
right.
email address and you guys spin the wheel and we won another one. So we're going to do one in Cambridge.
Oh, wow.
You should come with us.
I'm invited. Yeah.
Yeah, you should come with us.
I'll come.
Which
I've
is
never
fun.
done one.
The only thing is, because the sun was out, there was actually quite a few people doing this bloody scavenger hunt. So you could see these books following them around. And obviously, like we were enjoying doing it. And there's this one guy, he's like, have you worked it out? And I was like, yes, because I didn't want him to tell us.
Yeah.
And then he proceeded to tell us what the
What it
answer
was.
So I was like, what's the point?
Well, he was just like
it was a present, but if I'd have paid for this,
yeah, but he's just trying to make friends. It's like I could say to you when you're with a cyclist and you're talking about tread on tyres, what's the point?
I don't think that's the same.
Why is it not the same? He's just
But
looking
yeah,
for a comment.
It also annoyed me that people would they'd find the clue and they'd stand right next to it and point at it.
Yeah,
And it's like, come on,
yeah.
make it look a little bit. But Northerners.
So you were frustrated. Were they all
I
northern?
know that's gonna annoy.
Who's that?
I'm not your favourite anymore.
Who you talk about?
Warburton.
Oh, James Warburton.
Northerners.
Oh, yeah. He is a northerner.
Yeah.
He's a northern. He loves you though.
Yeah, I've heard.
He loves you. Like,
I might get to meet him next week.
well, yeah. I think if he's going to come down to the Recruitment Expo, you'll be the reason he comes down.
This will be out after.
Yeah, it will.
Damn.
It'll be out after. It come down with his little autograph book, and he'll get your little autograph. But the you were saying something, scavenger hunt, people pointing at it, and I was going to say something, but my mind is
It will come back to you. But the other thing we did is they did because it's in York and it's like quite a few hours drive.
yeah.
We had a roast midday. We had a roast at 12, just after 12 o'clock.
Right.
Oh, it's fantastic. Didn't have breakfast and had a massive roast, 12 o'clock. And I was thinking, why don't I normally do that? Have a massive, cook in the morning, have a massive roast lunchtime, and then leftovers for dinner.
Is that what they did?
No, well, they probably did, yeah. But obviously I'd driven home by then. But what a great idea that is. Double roast. You're not on board?
Well, no, I'm on board, but you're very enthusiastic about it. All they've done is moved the roast 3
Early.
3 hours forward.
Yeah. Well,
What
no,
time would you normally have a roast?
6, 7 in the evening,
Oh,
dinner
you're
time.
late.
Yeah. How long have you known me? Our family's very dinner time. Christmas dinner.
No.
Yeah, 6, 7 o'clock.
No.
Have you never known this?
I've had Christmas dinners with
Because
you.
I've always found it weird, which I've learned that's actually quite normal, and everyone does it different. But you have Christmas dinner 2 o'clock.
2, 3 in the afternoon.
Mm.
Yeah. You can't be sitting down at 6.
But then you slump. We don't slump. No slumping in the Sturgis household, mate.
What you doing then? Activities.
yeah.
Activities till 6.
Yeah.
Are you not because the Christmas dinner is such a focal part of the day, right?
Yeah.
So you want that in the centre. You want that when it's hustle and bustle. You want that when everyone's got energy. You lot are sitting down at the end of the day.
I see, but
knackered.
Sturgis come into their own in the evening. That's the thing.
Do you?
Yeah,
Evening
6,
people.
7 o'clock, mate. That's when we're peaking.
Well, based on your dad's efforts recently.
Right, anyway.
I can't get on board with that. I actually think
How long have you known me?
all your life,
Yeah.
a very long time.
We've never done a roast in the afternoon.
I find that so odd. Have you had a roast with us? You've had a roast with us in the afternoon, haven't you?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah. But I have had Sunday lunch with you, but I swear it weren't. I swear it weren't in the evening. I
Yeah,
swear it
evening.
was fair enough. Anything else you did last weekend then? After that?
No, that was it. No, it was just a nice weekend in York.
Amazing. We're setting off from here at 12 today, are we? 12, 1
Yeah,
o'clock.
ish.
So we've got an hour to go. My brother's coming up.
Nice.
I'm really. Do you know what? I know we've been around it before. I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait. I'll be really sad when it's over. I was
Really?
thinking that yesterday. Yeah, be really sad when it's over. Oh, tell you what, I haven't told you. I was flapping last night.
Right.
Oh
Yeah, go on.
So your sister sent out a message saying, obviously we've had the suits bought for us, and she sent out a message being like, what you need to get is shoes, shirt. We don't need tie. We don't need socks. Am I right on that?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just shirt and shoes, brown shoes.
I'd love to.
brown.
I should have sat here and gone, oh yeah, you need this.
Brown,
You'd have gone,
What do you mean?
yeah, we need socks. You'd have gone,
Oh, I'd have panicked. Yeah, I got nothing. So I was like, perfect. I've got my mum was 60 last year. She bought me for her 60th for that night a lovely pair of brown shoes. Worn them once, they're going to be good as gold.
couldn't find them.
Went to get them out last night. They're black. They're not brown.
Oh shit.
I know. In my head, they were brown. I was like, I've got a really nice pair of brown shoes. I'm sorted.
I said to go, did you get some?
They're black. Well, I don't know is the answer, actually. I need to check.
You've ordered them?
Yeah, next came to the rescue.
Right. Could you have gone pick them up?
I don't know.
So you've ordered them?
Yeah,
and they're coming to yours
today.
today.
Yeah,
But so Sarah might pick them up.
Sarah's going to intercept him.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
God, that's high risk.
High risk strategy.
Yeah. Oh, you could have just ordered and picked up from store though.
Yeah. What do they do? Do they do next day delivery on shoes?
The next day delivery.
No, next day delivery. What am I trying to say? Will it not deliver? Is what I'm trying to say. Do you think they'll like let me down?
No, if you paid for next day delivery.
Yeah.
Did it say it would come today?
Yeah.
It should come today then. Yeah.
So why is it high risk?
Because you're leaving it down to there's still a bit of chance that it might not.
Right.
But you can.
Because
You could have gone pay and then gone picked up this morning.
where is next?
Well, there's London Colney, Hemel, Watford, loads of
okay.
next. No, loads of next, mate.
You love a next, don't you? So
Yeah.
maybe I have to. After this, I will have a look and see if the orders.
You might be right. Worst
Schedule.
case, we just have to drive to the next tomorrow morning.
Yeah, they said that they give me a 2-hour delivery slot, which they haven't done yet, as far as I'm aware. So I'll have a look and we'll
You'll
see.
be fine.
But yeah, brown shoes was a bit of a disaster last night. And then the other thing is I packed like so much.
Yeah.
I've got a bag that I'm going away for 1 night, 2 nights. I've got a bag that you could take for a week. I've just panicked. I've just like, where?
Oh, mate, it's the best way. If you're not sure, just put it all in.
That's what I've done.
I've probably got quite a lot.
Where I've been not sure, I've just like shoved it all in. And then I was like, you would look at this and be like, you've way over. Like, you've over-egged it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, but then apart from that, I'm golden. I am golden.
Should we jump into a bit of a gigabyte?
Yeah, we can do. What have you got for me? You got something planned?
Yes. No, not really.
Okay.
But we've obviously got the expo next week.
Yeah, you want to see this?
We're going for this one. What's that? Oh,
You know what's coming, don't you?
yeah.
Here you go. Hang on. Bear with me.
Luke's digging into his wallet.
Audio listeners.
It's very rare. That's the nerve of that one.
See the moths fly out of it as I opened it. What do you think of these bad boys?
Nice.
I'll go and take one up. I'll go and take one up to the camera.
So Luke's given me like a what would you call that? Like it's not
It's a
really a
business
business
card.
card, is it? But
Oh.
it's
It is a business
it's a
card.
Gigmas card, really,
Gigmas card.
because it's just
Building free shit for recruiters, it says, isn't it?
Yeah, and then free recruitment CRM, no trial period, unlimited data. Free recruitment CRM, gighire.com. You've only put one I in the.
Oh, you're
Giig.
joking.
Yeah. I am.
Don't, because I'll tell you, when I was doing them this week or last week,
It's a nice finish.
do you like them? Do you think they're good? We've got
Yeah, mate.
we've got 500 of them to shift.
Nice.
So this week
We're having a competition.
can do.
250 each.
Yeah,
Who can get rid of the most?
yeah.
Legit. Don't just put them in the bin. Done.
Just emptied the box and come back with an empty box.
no.
Yeah, yeah. We should make it into a competition. We should make it into a competition. But I thought it was cool. They got a QR code on them. You scan them, it takes you straight to the website. So yeah, they'll be good to distribute at the expo next week, and they'll also be good to distribute at the team conference. I wanted hoodies, but I left it too late.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to order something
Yeah,
on that.
I've got an orange hoodie,
Yeah.
but we will be there. We're on stand 11B, and we'll be wearing orange hoodies.
Does 11B not exist?
I don't know.
Right.
Whoever's on 11B, like
Yeah.
we'll go stand next to him.
Bullhorn.
Sending all the traffic to Bullhorn. Yeah, no, we haven't got a stand this year because we're giving away free shit. So we don't have enough money for a stand this year. But we've got 500 cards. We'll be an orange clobber, and if people want to come and have a conversation and they want free shit, then by all means, it'd be just good to see people as well.
Yeah, just
Do you
yeah.
know that we could bump into loads of people. I've seen like Nissa, for example. I saw she's going, so you might see.
Oh, nice. The trouble is, I'm good with names when I've met someone,
right.
but where we see so many names, like
Yeah,
pop coming through, and I'm like conversations, and like I'm sure there'll be so many that hopefully they'll see me and recognise me,
Yeah.
and they'll go, "Hi, Andy," and I'll be like, "Hi." So, like, do you know what I mean? It's
How
like,
have you been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, "Right, I'm guessing you're one of 4 people, is it?"
Yeah. Well, do you know what? That happened with me and James. But luckily, I knew Jen.
Yeah. No.
Luckily, I got it right. I like kind of said, oh, I quickly twigged. But with some people, you see them and like their like LinkedIn profile can be different. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? They could have changed. It could be a year old. They could have changed their haircut or something. So it is hard. But I think it'll be good. And there's obviously the drinks afterwards. Apparently in the Fox.
Yeah.
I was speaking to Sai. Sai called me yesterday. He loves to randomly video call me. Like I was sitting there waiting to be a demo. The person didn't turn up, so I was on a call, and then Sai popped up on popped up on video, and he was saying, "You guys, if you wear orange, he said you'll stick out." And he was like, "If I'm chatting with anyone that's like looking for a CRM and they're small, I'll say go and try and find one of the guys in the Orange Hoodies." So I think that should be fun. And then Fox on the what day is it? Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, and then back up. Are you going on the Wednesday as well?
Plan to.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Definitely Tuesday. And then I'm planning to go Wednesday.
Right. It's for you. It's you like a big day out, isn't it? First big day out, really.
This year, in terms of
like work wise.
Yeah. I've not been out for ages.
Have you been to the expo before?
No, I've been to I've been to expos there, but not recruitment expos.
Right. Yeah. I can't remember how big it is, like how much of it takes up.
Well, there's I think when we were younger, we've been to the boat show, wasn't it? And that's huge because the Excel Centre is massive. So there's no way it's the whole Excel Centre.
Yeah, okay. They can partition it off, like
it will be that. There's no way. I'll eat my words if it is.
It's like 20 people in the whole Excel. You got just shout at them from across there. But no, when I went to Birmingham, it's the same thing. Like even the one at Birmingham, the NEC, they had a tiny footprint compared to like what was there. So yeah, hopefully you'll bump into your mate James Warburton.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and then after that we've got the team event.
Yeah, which is actually not that far away.
Like 2 weeks.
Is that how close it is?
Pretty much, yeah.
God.
The next couple of weeks.
Am I actually in for this golf thing?
Apparently. Well, I've not checked with Andy since. Do you want me to check?
Okay, yeah, can do.
And
I'm actually going to have to start hitting some balls.
Doing a bit of swinging.
Just going to the range because there's nothing worse than playing golf when you've not played golf for ages.
I bet there is.
Like, well, as in terms of the golfing world.
Okay.
Like if you don't hit a ball in ages and you set up on that first tee and you're like, this could go anywhere. That's not a nice feeling.
But like but is that not the case anyway? Could it not always just go anywhere?
It can do, but like if you like hone it in a little bit, you can at least stand over it confident.
Right.
You'd be like the last 20 shots I've taken with my driver have all gone dead straight. So you're like more relaxed. The less relaxed you are, you start to stiffen up, you get a bit rigid, and then like you just
shank it
or whatever. Like, and there's nothing worse than.
Do you feel nervous then? Like when you're playing, say, because this
when I play golf,
yeah,
I can do, yeah, definitely. I've had one of my worst, like one of my most nervous moments playing golf before.
Have you? Go on.
I never told you.
Nah.
I'd never played golf abroad, and I'm like a 20, low 20s handicap, 20, probably like 24, 25 at the moment.
Right.
So I'm not a great golfer. And I'd never played golf abroad before. I hadn't played that much golf. I'd actually never even like driven a buggy, and there was five of us on a golf trip, and I was kind of like following our lads around, kind of thing, like almost like trying to like suss out what's going on.
Right.
Did a bit of putting on the putting green. The putting green.
The practice bit.
So we were split into 3 and a 2.
Okay.
So the 3 went off.
Yeah. How many do you get in a
4?
Right.
But so they had another guy join them.
Right.
Because it was a nice golf course, popular. And then
so
we
they
had,
do send you out in fours.
and then we had
basically,
this Dutch guy and this Belgian guy who like experienced golfers join
Right.
us.
Okay.
There was honestly like 20 people on the putting green.
Oh, so this is actually on a hole. This isn't a
This
practice.
is the first tee shot.
So why are you saying putting? Isn't the putt in the end?
So yeah. But there's like a warm up putting green.
Oh, got you.
There'll be like 7 holes on it.
Right. So
There's
they're all on the warm up section, and
It's right next to the first tee.
Right.
There's a guy starting you,
okay,
taking your names and stuff. I've
Yeah.
never played a nice enough course to have a
a
starter.
guy. Yeah. Okay.
Like there was just so much going on. There was no driving range to even practice. This is like the first golf hole we'd played all holiday.
right. So this is the first swing.
First week, so it was like this, and I just remember thinking, and the guy I was partnered with in my group was also like naff at golf.
Yeah.
So you got the 2 worst golfers. I can't even like
Who were you? Oh,
Ben. Yeah.
Oh, you were Denya, right?
And I remember standing up to this tee, and I was like, I feel so nervous.
Shaking.
I was like, I reckon it was the closest I've ever had to having a panic attack. And
you were seriously worried.
I was
then.
really worried. Yeah.
Why? What's the worst that can happen?
I don't know. I don't know. I just was, and I ended up shanking it. And then he just did a tee shot, like just to use a driver, and it went straight. It was fine. These 2 other golfers, like really good shots. So then I've then like just jumped in the buggy, and then we've gone look for the ball, and I was like, this ball's gone.
Right.
But these 2 other guys came and helped me look for it, and they were like,
Aw.
I think it's down there. And they could obviously see that I was well nervous. This was quite a few years ago, and in the end, I just I think I went and got it, just threw it back on I'll just pretend it landed here. I was like, I'm not into golf enough to like start counting the extra shots and stuff. So, hit it, which was again at that point it was fine. But got back in the buggy, my heart rate was 165 beats per minute.
Jesus.
For considering my my heartbeat's normally like 50, 60.
Yeah.
It was 165. So that's like zone 4.
Maybe you need to sack off cycling.
Yeah,
You'll be super fit if you play golf.
Honestly, I'd basically had like a panic attack, I reckon, or like close to. It's my version of a panic attack, I think.
Wow.
Yeah,
No, I've never heard that story.
Have you not?
Do you know what though? It fascinates me that you were that, because you don't strike me as, obviously everyone gets nervous, right? Natural. Like,
Yeah.
I think anyone that says they don't get nervous, I don't know. Maybe there's certain people. I'll tell you what, Alex Honnold, that geezer.
Really? Doesn't get nervous?
I don't think so.
Really?
Oh, do you not reckon?
Yeah. Nah. It's pretty.
I mean,
confident.
when I watched that, have you seen that film?
no.
You've not seen?
Alex. Oh yeah, no. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Alex Hormozy for a minute.
No.
Yeah, with the climbing. The
Come on, Luke and Andy.
Yellowstone.
No.
The wall.
Yosemite. Is it Yosemite?
Yeah, the wall.
Oh, no. The wall's the other one. Oh, this is really going
Free solo.
Free Solo is the yes. Free Solo is the documentary, and he climbs El Capitan.
Yeah.
Yes, brother. Yeah. When you watch him doing that Free Solo, when he's like hanging by a thread, by a fingernail, like.
Oh yeah, and he's like, "Oh, that's a good grip." And you're not holding a bit of paper, mate.
My hands are going clammy
yeah,
now.
I can feel it. Oh, my hands are clammy about talking about that golf thing. Honestly, mate. I just I've never experienced anything like that. But there was just so much going on that I was new and just I hadn't sussed out, and I just felt rushed. Like I didn't feel confident standing over that ball, and that's why I think golf is just about feeling relaxed and getting there, getting all set up, There's nothing worse than just getting to a range, rushing to the first tee, and having to go like that because you're late or something.
Having to go like what?
Like that. That's
just quick, right? Ball down, twat.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, with that being
Right.
the situation, you might want to get some swinging in.
Yeah.
before
Also,
the
if you're
team
playing golf, you want to play well, so you want to have a little bit of a practice. And
Yeah. The only experience I have of golf is I've never played in my life. Obviously, been to a couple.
I might try and play golf at the end of the month. Then actually, see if Stu's around. Sorry.
You were just thinking out loud then, weren't
Yeah,
you?
I am. I'm sweating.
Yeah, the only experience I've had of golf when I've been to Top Golf, but when I landed in Australia, the lads were doing a golfing trip. And obviously I was new to the country, just touched down. They were like, "We're going away. We're doing this golf trip. Do you play? Do you want to come?" I was like, "Don't play. but I'm happy to come along.
Yeah.
And yeah, one of the guys that obviously, yeah, I have no clue. You were saying about 24 handicap, right? And I know the pros play off scratch. But one of the
You normally start off like 36.
right, okay,
But there's a chance if you actually did your handicap, you'd be higher than that.
right, okay,
But you don't normally play higher than 36.
right, okay. And the chap that I ended up in a buggy with a guy that was playing, and he was 9 handicapped.
Yeah, it's just good.
Mate, like he was just spanking the other lads. It was so funny
Really?
to watch. And at the time, I mean, I don't know now, but he was smoking weed at the time.
Right.
So like, I was driving the buggy. He would just have a joint on. He'd just like put it down, get out, like ping this ball, and it would just perfect off it would go. And he'd jump back in, and he was so chilled. And then we drove off again. And the other lads were like twatting it around in the bushes,
Yeah,
and he was just
That's
like,
me.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
me,
yeah.
yeah.
They were cutting it around in the shrubs, and he was just like, and you could really tell he was just like so much smoother than those boys. But do you know what I loved? The buggy had a
Map.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I could see his ball on the
Oh,
map,
actually,
would tell-
it
it
was
would
actually
tell me-
showing you where his ball was.
and yeah, I was,
Wow.
and off we went, and I had to just hit all I had to do was drive.
Was it
to the-
you? Was he clicking where his ball was, or?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because
Right.
otherwise he's using like a microchip ball, which wouldn't be as good.
Right. Okay. It was.
But yeah,
there was
like a
definitely
map
like a
up
little.
there.
It definitely had a little sat nav
You
thing on
could
it.
click and it would tell you how many yards you've got in and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. So you did that, and then we played poker in the evenings, and I won the poker. I
Nice.
come away with like $600 that weekend.
Really, you
yeah.
got good at poker. You?
Do you know what? But I went through a period where I was like, I'm going to be into this, because I went to uni with a chap that was.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you this?
Yeah, he played pro, didn't he?
He played pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played in the World Series. He used to go to Thailand to play all the time. Had a load of cash, and when we were younger, like, you looked at him being like, "Fuck, he's got like loads of cash," you know. But he had
Yeah.
he did. He bought himself a Lambo. He bought himself a
Bloody
Porsche.
hell.
Yeah, he lost his driver's license because he rolled his Lambo
Oh, right.
into a
Drunk or
ditch.
something,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He'd had a few sherbets and
Oh, dear.
chucked it off the side of the road. But like, and you know, when he just like ended up buying his mum's house for her, and just
Wow.
like, yeah, made some
Fair play.
decent money. And so I was, but do you know what's fascinating about him is because he was like, he always had his poker face on. So like, we
You
go
just
on
never
lads'
read him.
holidays and stuff. You could never read him,
Really?
even in real life. Yeah, you didn't know what was
Mm.
going on behind. And like, he was. I'm going to butcher this. If anyone, well, people don't listen to this really, but if anyone listens that knows poker and odds and stuff, like he was so astute to what was going on at the table, and he would play games with us, and he would be like, right, so there's X amount of people left in the hand, there's these cards on the table, so that means there's X amount of these cards still floating around, there's this much in the pot, and if you then say there's this much in the pot and there's 3 people, my odds of winning this hand are so I'm still going to put in regardless because the odds are in my favor. He would be working out the odds live and say, actually, like, this is a good hand for me to play because what is in the pot, based on my chances of winning, it's a good return. Like, I don't know how he'd do it, but
Blimey.
he was doing
Yeah.
all the maths live.
Whereas if I play, I'm like, is this a strong hand?
Yeah. You look at it and you go, oh, I've got a queen. Here we go.
Got 2 aces all in. It's like this.
But yeah, he was very.
Three of a kind with 2s. Beats you.
So yeah, he was a fascinating chap. But we have to. What I'll do is I'll make a note to circle back round with Andy at team and confirm that you're on the golf, because I want to do the walk as well. Springtime is coming.
Mm.
Do the walk. I have to speak to my old man, see if we can stay there,
Oh yeah.
because we could stay there in between the 2 nights. And then they're doing at the team event. They're doing a casino
On the Friday.
Saturday.
No, Friday night.
Is it Friday?
Yes, Thursday, Friday, the team event. It's Friday night.
Oh right. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Friday night, is it?
Are we going to that, or we don't? We're not sure.
I'm not sure. No, I need to speak to Andy. But if we do, we need to make sure we don't go in matching suits.
Well, it's black tie though, isn't it? So-
Yeah, but I'm not rushing out to get a super duper black tie. My last black tie jacket.
Oh really?
Oh mate.
Oh yeah, but just black trousers and all.
right.
Shirt and the tie. Yeah. Don't worry about the jacket.
Yeah, God. I got my dinner jacket out and it had seen better days.
Really?
I must have had a rough night that night. It didn't
Take
look,
to the dry cleaner.
it didn't look great. It didn't look great.
Yeah. So we've got a few events coming up. That's good.
Yeah, and then after that, we'd have to think what we do next. I don't know anything else that's coming up or anything else to. I tell you what, one of us should do: get on the Recruitment Curry Club. I've been saying this.
Yeah, I always see it, isn't it, up in like Birmingham?
It's everywhere.
Oh right,
They're moving it. So there's one in London after the.
but it's always one. Oh, let's sneeze.
Bless you. Go on again. Bless you. And again. Bless you. And again. Bless you. One more? No more. Oh, I thought you had one more in
Excuse
you.
me. It's normally 5.
Yeah.
That's from swimming.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sneezy swim. Yeah, no, it usually is oh, well, do you know what? We're getting Bobby should be coming on the podcast. So he's one of the upcoming guests.
when?
And he's so we got Kate at the start of April. Then we've
Is that
got
with the first one?
Kate is for bang on the 1st of April, so she's the start. And then we've got Bobby coming on mid to end of April. And then we've got Mr. Snell coming on start of May.
Nice.
So we've got 3 guests.
Nice. That's so funny.
Look at us go. That all came from Cy really as well.
Right.
Cy, oi oi, next have just emailed me. Come on the shoes. Hey.
Tomorrow.
We are sorry to tell you that your order has been cancelled.
Is actually no.
I don't know. I just
No,
said that
right.
out loud.
Can't believe I fell for that.
Yeah, it says it will arrive today. Please click here to track the progress. I'll look at it
Nice.
after. So I should have some shoes for the wedding tomorrow. Yeah, other bits and pieces. Anything else exciting? Obviously, business cards have happened this week. Didn't do the hoodies in time, but we'll still be in orange. I feel like we've had a resurgence this week.
Yeah, we're on the up. Yeah. God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
funny isn't it? How it all like the roller coaster.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I still can't work it out. But yeah, long may it continue. For sure.
Yeah, I feel like this week has got better. Samwise has got a new bit of kit as well.
Oh yeah, we've gone. I reckon we've gone from like 60% Samwise to 100.
140%.
He's on gas. Yeah, it's fantastic. He is.
He's flying at the
So
moment.
he's now he's well
He's
in.
mobile.
He's well on. So we Samwise was using James,
Yeah.
our developer,
Don't do him a disservice.
CTO.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Our part-timer.
Every time I refer to him, it's always something different.
Yeah, call him what you want, really. I don't think he minds.
Nah, he's all right. He was using a PC that was quite dated, wasn't he?
Very. Yeah, his PC, bless him, we've never bought him any equipment. He's just always used the PC that he came with. The PC he came with. The standard.
Yeah, the one straight out of the box.
Yeah. When we unpacked him, that's the one he had. So we just went, yeah, that'll do. He's always used that. And it's about 8 years old. And then the other Monday, he had to take it apart. He was like, it's not turning on. And then I was like, oh, God. And then he had to take the thing off and jump start it. Yeah, he bashed two bits together and it whirled into action. Yeah. I saw him running it up and down the garden trying to kickstart it.
Yeah.
And then when it did fire up, he sent me a video and he was like, listen to the noises this is making. I was like, nah, this is... Yeah. I could hear it from here. I could hear it from Aylesbury.
What was a chopper?
And I was like, we need to get you. It is time. It is time.
It is time,
I did the Rafruki and I bought him we bought him he's got a laptop now. So
yeah, he says it's a chunky laptop. It's a borderline laptop, I think is his words.
Right, okay.
Like it's but
you could hit someone with it and kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was explaining to me that he probably needs to get a carry case for his battery pack.
Right, okay.
For his laptop. So yeah, if you can throw it at someone, it would hurt them.
But he needs that, I think. He needs
he needs
it's
what,
quite
battery
a big
pack?
screen, like if he's
Oh
No.
yeah, and he needs a decent bit of kit. But we got him the laptop, and he's called it the tank.
Oh,
So,
is he?
Yeah. First he texted me the first day he'd unwrapped it. He was like, "This is a tank," and so we've nicknamed it the tank. So like when he first got in, I was like, "You on the tank today?" He's like, "Yeah," and then he messaged me the other night being like, "I got 2 hours done after the kids have gone to sleep."
Love that.
He can't because he can move. He can
It is,
pick it up anywhere.
Time to go mobile.
Time to go mobile. Yeah. So he's got that laptop. I don't know what I was going to say about it. Oh, but I think that's just why he's now moving at speed because it actually works quick. Like he said to me the other day of something Microsoft Copilot is like something that helps you. I think it like helps you to code because it predicts what you're trying to write and then says, here's the rest of it. And he was like, he was like, I thought that product was shit because I would be typing my code and then it would give me like 3 words at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, that's great. But he was like, now I've got a machine that moves. Yeah, oh my God. He's like,
he types in 2 words and it gives you the other
the rest.
17. Yeah.
He does fuck all now.
yeah.
The reason he's quick is we now got Microsoft Copilot
Yeah.
put in the sled. But yeah, that would be a massive improvement. And it's also good for him. Like he was talking about, he might turn up at the expo. He's registered.
Has he?
Yeah, he's registered.
Love that.
Yeah. So he said he might come, and then he was like, "But is it a waste of time?" And I was like, "Well, dude, even if you bring your laptop, then like you can come in the morning, and if you're like, this is full of a bunch of recruiters and I hate it, and then you could just go and sit in a coffee shop, and you could still, you know." Whereas before he would have been like, "I'm out for the day, so I can't do anything."
Yeah.
So
I love it. He can share his screen now as well.
he can share his screen.
Yeah.
Did you believe it? That's mad, isn't it? The tech guy can share his screen, and we were having a field day with it yesterday.
Right.
Because we're designing the screens for tasks and reminders, and usually it's like so archaic. He's like he sends it like pigeon. He'll be like, here's the screen. What do you think? And I'll have to like type back and be like, I don't know. And then he'll be like, here's another screenshot. What do you think? And we're just like batting screenshots back and forth. Whereas the other day he like loaded up his thing, shared his screen, and I can see it in real time. Not only can I see it in real time, I've got a little pencil.
You
that I can
draw
draw.
it.
So I'm like highlighting bits. I'm like, this bit here,
Go.
move-
Banned.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
move that there. And he was just like in real time. It's so sexy when he does it in real time. You're
Really,
like,
yeah.
oh mate,
yeah, mate, you're excited. Grab the tissues. Bloody hell.
I'm gonna have to go on your balcony to get my hose out. Yeah, no, I get excited
Love
by
that,
it.
yeah.
I get excited because it's like, I don't know if you've ever tried to code, but I tried, and long story short, wasn't hugely successful. And then like
wouldn't have guessed it.
and then like the crazy thing is you watch him and he's like moving stuff, like he does it in real time. It's almost like a DJ doing a set to me. Do you know what I mean? You know how people get excited about DJs? I'm watching him.
You're just there going like
Got my headphones on, hands in the air. I'm waiting for the drop. And he's like, oh, email icon. I'm like,
with your sunglasses on.
got me Elton John specs on, yeah. So I get a real kick from it, watching it
Very good.
live, where and it's just all like moving in front of my eyes. Yeah, fantastic. You ever seen Rain Man when all the like numbers are in front of his face? It happens in a Hangover as well with Alan.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that. I feel like I'm in the Matrix watching him code real time, when really I should probably be doing something else. So, long story short, Samwise is on fire.
He's well on his way to smashing out tasks and reminders.
Yeah, it's looking good as well.
Then
It's looking good.
Don't know what's next after that.
Customization.
Yeah.
Customization. The big ones that are going to come: customization, formatted CVs, reporting, integrations. They are. I want to get that done before the summer, and then say we've got a nice little
Bosh. Yeah.
solid...
I also love the new email signature.
Oh yeah,
the
enjoying,
HTML. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Yeah. Do you want me to get the tissues out? Here he is.
Yeah, I think it's wicked.
Yeah,
It's proper.
in what sense?
Proper professional.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that we can now replicate. Like the other funny thing as well is the thing that fascinates me is how you build something in this world, and then when in the game we're playing, we create something, and at the time I think that is the nuts. Like the email signature we had before. I was like, that is the nuts. And then I looked at it after, I was like, fucking hell, that's shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, and I was like, that's
That's it though, isn't it? 1% marginal gains.
Yeah. And now,
Always improving.
and people go, this is my email signature. We go, no worries. Leave it with me.
Yeah, leave it with me, bosh.
20 minutes later, we present them an email signature. So I'm glad you enjoy it, mate. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I feel like we've warmed up into this one today. I don't want to stop now.
Yeah, we started a bit flat, didn't we?
Yeah, we just need. I think we had
Bit of technical issues.
Yeah, we was a bit clunky in the off. One day we'll have it all sorted out. I reckon.
One day we'll just have our own studio, and it's like you just walk in, it's like click go.
Do you reckon?
I hope so.
Just go. Everything like the chair comes out the floor.
Yeah.
Cameras come down.
Yeah. Well, you're not having to plug everything
When you push
in.
go, I'll link it into the.
We're
theme
using
tune.
about 5 different plug sockets.
Oh, this looks like this looks like one of those health and safety. You know when you do the health and safety stuff, and they're like, "What's wrong with this?" And you've got like 17
Yeah.
things in one plug. That's what we look like. But there we go.
Yeah.
We're trying our best anyway. And next time you see us, Andy will have lost his sister. She will no longer be a
Bloody
stud.
hell, mate.
What do you mean?
That's a horrible way to put it.
Okay, Andy's sister will be. What do you want me to say?
We'll be married.
We'll be married. Oh,
The Sturgis family gets smaller.
yeah. You gonna remove her from the WhatsApp?
Oh, yeah.
chat? Are you actually?
I do. Banned. Who are you?
I think you should. I actually genuinely think you should. Oh, right. Until next time. I tell you what, my calves from running.
Yeah, careful.
Didn't talk about that. Ben's still running.
Oh, yeah. Ben's still running.
You've got the candidates playing hard to get. Whether they'll call you next week or no, not yet. So much time of going to and fro. You got another offer or salary's too low. Hours or searching and hours of stress. Come on, candidates, just gig it a rest.
This should.
Come on, candidates, just jig it a rest.